well, it's Rachel, y'all. Rachel, I'm sorry, Rachel Dolezal, the white woman who posed as black, charged with welfare fraud. Well, isn't it most white people in this country that commit the welfare fraud? Well, you can pull up the stories. They are the ones that commit most of the welfare fraud. So Rachel is turning out to be very white after all. Former NAACP official Rachel Dolezal, a white woman who posed as African American for years, is now facing charges of welfare fraud after investigators said she illegally received thousands of dollars in public assistance. Now, Rachel, get a job. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps, okay? Dolezal, who legally changed her name to Niechi Diallo in 2016, is accused of stealing $8,847 in food and child care assistance dating back to August 2015, according to court documents obtained by KHQ TV. Boy, this woman ain't embarrassed herself enough by getting busted by her own parents, calling her out and telling the world that she was white. Now, welfare fraud? Damn, Rachel, you just keep embarrassing yourself in front of the world. She is charged as Niechi Diallo, also known as Rachel A. Dolezal, with first-degree theft by welfare fraud, second-degree perjury, and false verification for public assistance. Now, Rachel, you should know better than that. Local reporters who went to her Spokane home seeking comment said she declined to say anything and closed the door. Wait a minute, you were just in a documentary for Netflix and you were crying all over there. You were begging for attention in all kinds of talk shows you were on and so on and so forth. Now you're running from the cameras? Oh, boy, she must have hit an all-time low. The investigation into Dolezal began March of last year when an investigator from the Washington Department of Social and Health Services learned she had written a book that had been published. The investigator did further research into the book's publisher and discovered a typical contract would include payments of $10,000 to $20,000 as advances against later royalties, according to documents. At this time, Dolezal had been reporting a monthly income of less than $500, which came from child support payments. She resigned from the NAACP in June 2015 when her parents revealed she was actually white, and claimed that since then she had been unemployed and unable to find work. The Spokane Review reported, a white woman in America and she can't find work. I don't know if I believe that. Maybe she's not looking hard. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps, Rachel. When asked how she was paying her living expenses, she was quoted in the document saying, "Barely," with help from friends and gifts. But a review of Dolezal's self-employment records, which included bank statements, revealed a less dire situation. In total, between August 2015 and September 2017, Dolezal's bank statement showed she had deposited nearly $84,000. How the hell are you collecting welfare and you got $84,000 that has been deposited into your bank account, and she's on top of that collecting welfare? Oh, Rachel is turning out to be whiter than we ever imagined. Documents said investigators believe the money came from her book, speaking engagements, and selling arts, soaps, and handmade dolls. In 2017, Dolezal reported a change of circumstances, citing a one-time job for speaking and voiceovers she did in October that earned her $20,000, according to documents. Documents show Dolezal was made aware that she would be criminally persecuted if she willfully made a false statement or failed to report things. Dolezal was called in for an interview with an investigator in April, during which she was informed that the investigation was about her discrepancies in reporting. Dolezal responded that she had fully disclosed her information and asked what discrepancies, the investigator said. Then Dolezal reportedly told the investigator that she did not have to answer, cutting the interview short. Refusing to answer questions has proved to not be as a good defense for Dolezal. Dolezal's story of posing as an African American captured headlines in 2015. Y'all. She was outed as pretending to be African American after her carefully constructed image was shattered during an interview in 2015 when she was asked a single question: "Are you an African American?" Dolezal did not answer and instead walked off camera. Dolezal is the subject of a Netflix documentary called The Racial Divide, which was released in April, according to a statement from Netflix. She was not paid for this project. Well, that's what she's claiming. If found guilty, Dolezal could face up to 15 years in prison and could be ordered to pay $8,887 in restitution. She may also be disqualified from receiving food assistance for at least a year, documents said. Okay, so you can commit fraud, wait a year, and then collect again? Okay. Dolezal is expected to appear in court on June 6. KHQ TV reported. I don't give a damn what anybody say. Wig or no wig, this woman looks as white as a snowflake to me. When I look at her face, she ain't fooling me at all. She looks white because she is white. Please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to like the video, share the video. And if you can support my channel, please do. Peace, family.